Hey guys, Kinetic0 here, welcome back to yet another tutorial video. I know I've been kind of overloading the channel with tutorial videos lately, but I don't really care. If these videos really do help you guys, then I'm definitely more than happy to make more. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make YouTube thumbnails. So say if you're new to YouTube and you just made a channel and you're wondering how to make thumbnails easily, say without Photoshop, or if you've been on YouTube for some time now and you still haven't started making YouTube thumbnails and you want to know an easy way, say Ramal, then here I am today to show you. So it's quite simple. It doesn't require trying to download Photoshop or something for free and accidentally getting a virus. It is just a simple online photo editor, which is basically Photoshop, but say on just Google Chrome, and it's really easy to use. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this tutorial video. So let's go. So obviously I'm going to hop onto Google Chrome, what I use to browse the internet or surf the web, however you say it. And the website I've saved here, but don't worry, I'm going to type it in for you guys just to make sure you know everything that's going on and you don't get left behind. You want to type in this website called Pixlr, okay, spelt like that. And I'm just going to click Pixlr photo editor in the search bar, and as you can see the websites I've been on for it. This one will take you directly to the one that says this online photo editor. This will take you directly to the photo editor, obviously. But if you end up on the home page a bit, you've probably clicked this one. So just in case, I'm going to click this one, which is just the pixlr.com. So I'll click on this one, and just in case you're scared of getting a virus from downloading your YouTube thumbnails from this website, I'm just going to show you the the little tips I learned on how to know if it's a good or bad website. So first thing is that if it's got a little green padlock that says secure, say for Google Chrome, or if it has a padlock or something like that for any other browser, it means it's secure basically. And if it has the S on the end of HTTPS, it's safe as well. So this is the home page, and obviously you're wondering, if you are on this page, how to get straight to the photo editor. Well, all you have to do is either click web apps, or you can just scroll to the bottom right here. Not that far down, sorry. Yeah, just scroll down slightly, and it will come up with Pixlr Editor or Pixlr Express. Now, obviously, we want to use the Pixlr Photo Editor, and we want to click Launch Web App. Once you're on this bit with Create New Image, blah blah blah, you want to click Create New Image. And as you can see, it's got new image here, untitled, presets, width, height, and everything else. So name, I wouldn't really worry about that, because there's just not really. You trust me, you just don't have to worry about that at the moment. Presets for a YouTube thumbnail. YouTube accepts 1280 by 720, and if you're trying to find that on here, it should be defaultly set on 800 by 600. Just scroll down and click on Movie 720, which is 1280 by 720. Make sure you tick the transparent box for a transparent background, because you'll just need it, trust me. And here you go, you've got your little untitled, or if you named it something, your little window here for where you can edit your picture or thumbnail or whatever. Now this photo editor is also amazing for making YouTube banners and channel art. So if you want to see how to make a channel art and a YouTube banner as well as thumbnails, then be sure to smash that like button and comment down below if you want to see that, and I will gladly do that for you guys, because I know how to do that too, because I'm very smart. But yeah, so first thing you want to do is you want to get your background, don't you? So I'm just going to show you some very popular backgrounds which lots of people use for various types of videos, whether it's a gaming video or a tutorial video or a vlog or something like that. So first one's called grunge, okay? And whenever you're using this kind of photo editor, or pretty much any other photo editor, and you're doing this 1280 by 720, also make sure that you type in, say, grunge background 1280 by 720, because you want the right measurements, I'd say, for the photo editor. So if I just click that now, it should come up with backgrounds that are 1280 by 720, which is good. And the other background that lots of people use is called Sunburst, okay? And obviously, same thing applies, 1280 by 720. And I don't even have to really search it up. It will come up with it straight away because that's how popular they are to use. So, obviously, you've probably seen backgrounds like this, or definitely backgrounds like this, because they really do stand out in some thumbnails. So, just choose any you want from here, or any you want from here. Just make sure they're 1280 by 720. And I'm probably going to go with a grunge background because I just feel like, I don't know, I just prefer this one more. So I'm just going to click, right click, save image as, and click save. Alright, there we go. As you can see, it's just downloading and saving right now. Now I want to move back to the photo editor, so you're fine with getting your background. Once you've decided, just click save as, and obviously save it into your files, whether it's in a folder or just all over the place like mine is. But yeah, move back onto the photo editor now, and you want to click file, open image, and obviously when you click open image, it will move to your folders, or just your files basically, and you want to find the image you saved, okay? It's probably best to name it, unlike what I did, so you just know what to look for. So once you've done that, obviously it comes up with the background, but as you notice, it's in a separate window to your normal one. So how to transfer it from this one to that one is quite simple. All you have to do is click Control A, Control A, and once you've done that, you can see a bit of lining that's gone round your picture or your background or whatever. And this basically means it's selected it, so it's ready to copy and paste it somewhere or just move it. So once you click Control A, click Control C, and it will come up with a little copy just to let you know it's copied, because Control C is to copy it. And you want to click on your normal window that you're using to edit the picture. And you want to click Control V to paste it, and it will come up with paste just to let you know. And now this window you don't need anymore, because obviously you've got the image where you want it now. So just click no there, and here you are. So now you've got your background, which is cool. So I've decided on what kind of thumbnail I'm going to make. I'm going to make a tutorial thumbnail on, like, I'd say best OBS settings. I'm just going to do that, okay? So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to open a new tab, type in OBS logo. Say if you're making just, I don't know, a funny moments on GTA 5, just type in GTA 5 logo, or a YouTube tutorial, type in the YouTube logo, I'd say, or something like that. So I'm just going to go OBS logo PNG, and if you don't know what PNG means, it's basically, in other words, for transparent, so you don't have to type in transparent. But just to make sure that it is transparent or PNG, just make sure how to know it is a PNG image if it's got the little checkered boxes in the background, not on the actual picture itself, just in the background of it. That means it is a PNG file. So what you want to do is same thing as you did with the background, save image as, just click save again, or just save it with a name or whatever, and do the same thing you did with the background, file, open image, and then find the image that you found. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. So same thing you did with the background as well. Control A to select all of it. Control C to copy it. Go into the other window. Click Control V to paste it. Now, something I did forget to do is, as you can see on the sides here, is your layers. Say if you pull this little arrow bit down here, it shows your layering. And if I click layer 1, it will focus on the background layer, because that is the layer that I've clicked. And now it's focusing on that. I want to do something that will make the background probably look a bit cooler, which I was meant to do first. So you want to click adjustment. You want to click, first you want to do filter, and then you want to click Gaussian blur. I think that's how you say it, but click Gaussian blur. Then 50 is fine for me, and obviously, as you can see, it will blur the image, which 50 looks fine for me. And it might look a bit weird now, but obviously there's not everything, there's not all the images kind of covering the background anyway. So, but in a bit it will look a lot better. Then what you want to do after you've blurred it is you want to go into adjustment just next to filter, where you use Gaussian blur to blur it, and you want to click the first option and click brightness and contrast. And obviously you can turn up your brightness, which looks like that, which I don't really like, or you can turn it down, which I do, and obviously I do it for about 9. Like I said, it still does look a bit weird, but when there's things covering it, it will look better. So now to go back onto the logo, the OBS logo, just to edit that, just click layer 2 and it'll be focusing on this logo now. Well, this layer now. So now I've selected the logo, the OBS logo. If you want to know how to move it around, you just click this little arrow there, and you can move it around. Thing is, it's kind of small and it doesn't kind of fit the proportion I want it to be. So, and if same goes for you, all you want to do is go up back to the little tabs up here, and you want to click edit, and you want to go down to free transform. Okay, in other words, you can click Control T, but doesn't really matter. So just go free transform. And best way to resize your images is click Control and then kind of drag it, because it doesn't go out of shape as much. And as you can see, the image is getting bigger. And what I normally like to do, I like to have some of the image going off the screen, so say like that. And if I just make it a bit bigger again, so pretty much every edge is going off the screen. Move it up a bit, down a bit. There we go. So I'd say like that. And something else I like to do is kind of tilt it. So say if I move, about here, as you can see, it's got the little kind of curved arrow. That means to turn it. And obviously, what you have to do is just click and hold, and then turn your image. And I kind of think it looks better. I did that with the Steam logo when I edited this, and I thought it looked better. So now I click apply, and obviously it's in this position now. So I might make some adjustments later, but like I said, I'm just trying to keep this quick and fresh, so you guys can still follow along with it, but it is quick and snappy, so you know the quick way of doing it. Okay, so now we've got the logo. Obviously, I probably will want some text on the screen like you do in most thumbnails. And the way to do that is the little A down here. You see the little letter A? That is for text, so the type tool. And once you click that, as you can see, it comes up with the little kind of the little icons, so I can type. So if I just click where I want to type, so say here, it will come up with text. So say if I want best OBS, okay, so best OBS for that line. And thing is, the awesome thing about this this website as well is, say if you download fonts onto your computer, it can actually read them fonts and you can use them. For example, American Captain I downloaded, and obviously it comes up here. Or another one that I downloaded for my previous thumbnail, began with a K. Here, it's called Kamika Axis. I downloaded that as well, and obviously it comes up here as well. So it's amazing. So you've got so many fonts to choose from, but also to top it off with the fonts you download, you can use as well, which is pretty amazing. So if you want to download some fonts, just look for fonts to download, obviously on the internet. And if you want some good fonts that I think are good, is American Captain, so it's kind of like the text from Captain America, and Kamika Axis, I think it's pretty good. These are the only two I've downloaded, but these two suit me for the moment, and obviously I'll probably download more in the future. But for now, I'm just going to select Kamika Axis, and I probably will have the colour, I'll just probably make the colour white, because in my previous thumbnail I made some bits yellow and some bits white, which I thought looked a lot better. So if I just do white for now, and I click OK. Something else you want to do is, for a thumbnail, obviously this text is way too small, you won't be able to see it, is just drag the line all the way to the right to make it as big as it can be, and then once you're done, click OK. Now obviously clicking this little arrow, you can move it about again to suit your kind of, suit your needs or your fitting. The thing is, you might want it a bit bigger, and it still isn't big enough. and you kind of think, oh, but that's the biggest it can go and I want it to go a bit bigger, you can still fix that, okay? So if I go back to layers, as you can see over here, and I right click, if you go to, I think it's rasterized layer, I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure, or yeah, I think it's rasterized layer. If I click that, it's now rasterized this layer. It feels like I'm saying that wrong, but I don't really care. So yeah, just make sure right click and click rasterized layer, and basically what that means is now it counts the text as if it's any of these other layers, so we can make it bigger like we did before with say this OBS logo, and we can edit it as if it's the background and stuff. So same thing applies now, is make sure it's selected on this layer and click edit, and you want to click free transform like we did before with all the other things. To make it bigger, click control, just best for me, well, best thing to do, and you can make it bigger as if it's any other layer, which is kind of cool. So as you can see, the bigger you make it, the more pixelated it looks, and sometimes I think a lot of text definitely doesn't look amazing without an outline going around it. And if you're wondering how to make an outline go around it, it's quite simple. So what we want to do is go back to layers once again, right click, and we want to go to layer styles right here. So make sure you go onto layer styles just below rasterized layer, and you want to click outer glow. Okay, so as you can see, there's been a little outline going around all the text, and you want to go hardness 10 and size, just make it a bit bigger so you can actually see it. And as you can see, we've now got an outline around it, and obviously the outline's kind of blue, which I don't really like, so I'm just going to click color, and I'm going to make it black. If I click OK, there we go, it's now black. And although the blackness here, the darkness here is kind of you know, making this, yeah, so you can't see the outline on the B and some of the E, I think it still looks so much better than it was before we added the layer styles. And there we go. I think that's it for making the thumbnail. There's nothing really else that I have to add, but I think this does look pretty good. I did kind of have to rush it, so some things might not look amazing. Say like some of the sides of the text, as you can see, that's very nice and bold, whereas that's slightly more thin. But I might change some things around, and if I do, I might actually use this for a future video. So, but that's it for the thumbnail for now. So what you want to do once you've finished your thumbnail, so you want to click File, go down to Save, and as you can see, it's got your name on the name on title. So I'm just gonna type in, I don't know, Kinetic 0 best OBS settings. There we go. Just click OK, and obviously it will come up with Kinetic 0 best OBS settings. So if I just click save, and there we go. So just to keep this nice and short, like I said, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you want to see it for like more tutorial videos you want to see, and if there's anything I can improve on. This is Kinetic 0 here, and I'm out. And peace.